instead of having a goal, necessarily like a thing that would end and then like the Olympia would fall off afterwards, it was more of an identity, a sense of self that I was trying to build and become someone who could complete X. So the way I kind of worded it, and I had written this down in one of the monologues I did before a prep series without even realizing that was the way I think, is instead of I want to win the Olympia, it's the goals you could write out to be more efficient would be, I want to be someone who X. So I want to be someone who trains consistently every single day, hits sets to failure, never skips a meal, never cheats on his diet, gets his sleep and recovery that he needs. All these different things like that. And I thought that was so important. And a huge thing for me within that was it wasn't just the actions and the physical things you did, but your mentality, the way you think, the way you treat people, and all these things. Because you might think of the identity of the champion as someone who is a little bit, edges on the side of arrogant, super cocky, confident, and that's what winners do, because a lot of people we see in the media are like that. But that wasn't relatable or authentic to me. So the self I wanted to portray before I was the champion was the humble, respectful champion who treated everybody the same, whether it was a former Mr. Olympia backstage, a stage marshal, a security guard, whoever it might be. The champion I wanted to be was someone who embodied that respect, because I knew people would be looking up to me when I became this champion, not only for what I did, but who I was. And I wanted to be someone that my mom and their moms would be proud of if that's how they were acting. So the next thing I kind of dove into here was you have an identity, and then creating a list of things and defining very specifically what those people do. And this comes back to that goal is I want to be someone who X. So I want to be someone who, what does Mr. Olympia do? And you write that list down and, you treat people with respect. You're humble. You go to the gym every single day, whether it's to train or to do active recovery, to stretch, to hit abs, to hit your accessory body parts. You never cheat on your diet. And doing these things as much as possible, the more you define these habits and you live these habits, you will naturally become the success that you want to achieve. So instead of chasing after that goal, you become the identity and the person that will naturally